Alright lads, a lot of news today. I totally forgot this even happened. I knew it was going to happen today too. Like, I was expecting the resurrection news to drop, but I didn't see Soldex's ping until like just now, so I didn't know this was actually out then. I just recorded my arena reaction video. I recommend you guys check out. Pretty fun video. But for today, we're going to be reacting and talking about the new movie free resurrection characters, which is the last resurrection batch for the movie characters. So let's do hope that going forward into the future, they keep up the good schedule of giving us resurrection characters every 2 weeks. That being said, let's jump straight into it, talking about Dark Rukia. So we're going to start off with her because I think she's the most exciting one that people are looking forward to, because she has the chance to become actually really good if she does pick up Havoc, right? So one of the big problems with this character is that she doesn't have the best range in terms of her attacks. Like, when everyone, like, she has decent attacks, but the range just isn't there. She's a 475 radius, which I believe is a lunge forward. The SA2 is a 725, like 2500 length beam, and then the SA3 isn't even a full screen. It's the charge attack that isn't full screen. So her picking up Havoc would definitely increase that. Again, with this character, shout out to just subscribed man like Dave, much love G. So this character right here, sure, she lacks a bit on the damage. She doesn't have a Berserker just yet. Hopefully she doesn't get Berserker. I'm really hoping she goes the Kokoto route and gets Havoc instead, because you can fix the lack of damage with Transcendence if you do want to do that. She is definitely going to pick up one skill here. It's either going to be Berserker or Havoc. What I'm hoping for, best case scenario, she picks up 20% Havoc, and then her soul trait is strong attack damage plus 16%. That being said, let's check out what she did get. So she got the strong attack damage plus 16%. That is great. Bruiser went up by 20%. Debilitator plus 5. Devastation Frenzy. Long reach plus 1, and weaken defense. No. Okay. So she did get an extra skill. We did see that coming. So at the very least, she's now a very good link. But for the Dark Rukia fans that actually wanted to play as this character, she really needed to pick up Havoc, man. At the same time, though, I can now see the potential of this character when it comes to nuking with the Soul Bomb. Remember, she has weakening. Plus, now with weakened defense, you can take her to like 15, 15, 15, and now give her an extra weakened defense. So her Soul Bomb did see a significant upgrade. Remember, keep in mind, there's not a lot of characters out there that have double weakened defense plus weakening. And I think she might be one of the only ones to do that. So she has that going for her at the very least. And you know what, if you have a 5-5, she might not be bad in Guild Quest, because one of the things in Guild Quest is that you don't really complain too much about lack of range. It's all about damage. So if you have max transcended her, for example, you know, you can work with that. So not the best resurrection, but that's mainly for her being a playable character, which, to be honest, even though she did receive Havoc, I still wouldn't have played as her. But at the very least, the most important part, she picked up strong attack damage plus 16%, which I think is all we can ask for in a resurrection, because at the very least, she's now going to be a very good link for our technique characters. So hey, you know, not too bad. Pretty good resurrection overall. Nothing too bad, nothing too amazing. Alright, so for the next two characters, they're both NAD-based without Flurry. So I'm really hoping one of them pick up Flurry here, because that would be great for just them being more playable. Really hoping it's this character right here, because this character is the only character in the game, to my knowledge, that, again, the switch button is a bit glitched here. The third strong attack is where they switch. So essentially, they're a range and a melee character, and that's very cool, and you can work around the fact that they don't have guard break, right? So let's say you go against an enemy that has the range guard break, we'll just use your third strong attack and then switch to a melee character. So you can kind of work around the fact that they don't have guard break, and I'm really hoping they pick up Flurry here, because again, that's all they really need. Like, they have long reach too on a range character, is actually very good, and a melee character too. Debilitator plus 5, they inflict weakening. Yeah, realistically, all they really need to do here is pick up Flurry, and they'll be perfectly usable. In terms of the soul trait, DR would be nice. At the same time, you know, a status immunity would actually be pretty cool too. If it's weakening, that would be very good for characters like Grimmjow. So let's see what they do pick up, right? So the soul trait is poison duration minus 55%. Not ideal. I would have much preferred weakening. Poison can be useful, I guess. At the same time, I don't know. Again, this is going to be mainly used for characters in GQ, but to my knowledge, right now, I can't remember what GQ has poison pools. And even then, a lot of the times, you can just bring the Ichigo links. So I'm not going to say that's ideal, but you know what? At the same time, I'm not going to trash it. We have plenty of NAD plus DR links, so I'm not going to complain about that. And the poison, I don't think we have a lot of NAD plus poison duration links, so I'm not going to trash that link. It's not that bad, kind of. And they're looking at the skills that they do have. Berserker plus 40, Debilitator, Devastation, Flurry! Yes! They got Flurry! Yes! I'm so happy! I am happy! Lol! Let's go! Yes! I really do like these characters. I don't have them, mind you. I'm going to be picking up the character pack, but they got Flurry, lads. Yes, that's what they needed. They are now usable. At the very least, they're usable. The soul trait definitely could have been a lot better, but at least they didn't get cucked out. I saw in the skills, what you can see on your screen, I didn't see Bruiser next to Berserk, and I got really happy there. So, is that all they picked up? Is it just Flurry? Obviously, they do lose their Bruiser value. But yeah, that's all they picked up, and that's all they needed. That's all they needed. So, that being said, that's very good resurrection overall. So, so far, what we have right here is Rukia didn't get the Havoc, but she did get a very good Link. Homura and Shizuka didn't get the good Link, but they did get a very good resurrection. So let's see what Kisuke's going to pick up. So he is a Recover 25 Stam Link. Whether he picks up Nad or Recharge, either way that's going to be good. He's probably going to pick up Nad. That'll be good for characters like Ruroka when autoing or co-oping in IZ. He also has a chance to pick up Flurry. I'd be surprised if both of them pick up Flurry, so I'm going to assume he's going to be the shafted one here. But if he picks up Flurry, he will also be a pretty usable character. I don't believe his Nad pierces, though, so I'm not sure how good he's going to be. Same goes for Homura and Shizuka, but we'll see how it goes. So looking at the soul trait that he did get, he got Strong Attack Recharge Time, which a bit weird because he's a Nad character, but okay, that's good for, you know, your recharge characters. And then he got Berserker plus 40, Dividendale, Devastation, and Flurry. So he got Flurry too, lads. And he got Long Reach. Yo, this is pretty good resurrections, lads. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So keep in mind, by the way, lads, he is a range character at the end of the day. Range characters all too often don't get Long Reach. So, and he got it. He got Flurry and Long Reach. Damn, Kisuke. Okay, I'm sure Ridder's going to be happy about that. That is actually a pretty considerable upgrade, because remember, like, the range is 350 length, so that's now going to go to, I'm not doing the maths, but, like, what, 425, or something like that? So, that's pretty good overall, lads. These 3 resurrections are definitely noteworthy. I might showcase these characters. We'll see how it goes, but I forgot if their nurturing is piercing or not, because if it doesn't pierce, then that'd be kind of meh. I don't think it does pierce. But either way, if you are fans of these 2 characters, Homura and Shizuka, and also the Kisuke, they now just saw a pretty great update with the fact that they have Flurry. And this also makes them decently good support characters in Guild Quest. For example, this is now the 4th character in the game to have Holo Killer with Flurry that is a range character. So Kisuke, you know, he has some usability in Guild Quest now in the hard difficulty of GQ. Obviously, it isn't as good as the other characters that have high bruiser alongside that. But, you know, if you don't have options, you can now pick this up and he might be useful. At the same time, he does inflict paralysis too, so that would be nice for, you know, inflicting the status augment against those bosses. Same goes for Homura and Shizuka. The problem with Homura and Shizuka, actually, you can't really use them in GQ, because the second they use their 3rd strong attack, they're going to switch to, you know, being a ranged character to a melee character. And at that point, you know, now they're doing no damage. So Homura and Shizuka, the AI is not going to be good in GQ. I don't really see that you using them there, but Kisuke can definitely see some use in the Hollow Week of GQ. So overall, lad, I'm going to give some props to Caleb again. This is actually a pretty good set of resurrections. Unfortunately, you know, it wasn't 100% perfect, right? Because I really do believe Dark Rukia should have received Havoc. That would have made her a lot more playable, but at the same time, she still now has some niche abilities with the fact that she weakens, plus with weakened defense. You can also give her more weakened defense to allow your teammates, whenever you use this character, if you nuke, you're going to do a lot of damage if the enemy is still somehow alive. In Guild Quest Epic Raid, for example, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage after using that Soul Bomb. So yeah, I'm a fan of all the 3 resurrections. Overall, not disappointed whatsoever. I know some people might complain about the fact that they picked up Poison Duration and not like DR or something like that, but do keep in mind, lads, we have a lot of DR plus, you know, NAD hybrid links for Heart. We don't really need too much. We do surprisingly need more links like this, which is NAD plus a status augment or Recharge plus a status augment for stuff like the hard difficulty of Guild Quest. So that being said, lads, let me know what you think about these resurrections in the comments below. Are you excited for them? Who are you most excited for? For me, it's definitely this character right here. I can't wait to finally get my hands on these characters in 2 weeks' time. And that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.